She's so hot.
She's fine, I guess. She's fine.
That's gonna be loud.
Ramon's taking his penis.
Alex, why is your hand going into your pants?
It's
the
not
fuck?
doing anything. Ramon is. Here's a picture of Ramon's penis.
Here's a picture of 7 frogs exactly coming out of Ramon's
7
dick hole.
frogs. Oh,
Is that
but number
what
7?
No way, dude.
The number 7 has a specific significance.
That scared the shit out of me. I literally was just about to say there's something significant about that number. Because
about Sonic.
I was like, that was probably like a sign.
There's
in
a
my
frog.
dream. Froggy.
Oh, good lord.
Oh, big. I fucking love pigs.
What? What?
I wanted to be big when I was little.
Yeah, you were like.
But I was.
Tom
I guess I became
like-
an obese child.
You were like
so.
Tom Hanks and Big. I wish I was big. You ever seen Big?
Yeah.
Tom Hanks.
I wish I was playing a big piano on the floor. Can you guess my favorite Tom Hanks movie?
It's probably okay. I'm gonna rule out Philadelphia.
Correct. Rule out.
Okay. None of the Toy Stories. We're not talking.
I didn't even think about that.
That was our Tom Hanks movie.
I do love Toy Story,
Yeah, of
but
course.
it's not what
Yeah,
I'm
of course.
thinking.
But we're not. We're talking about. We're limiting to live action. Catch Me If You Can.
Mhm.
It's a good one.
It's a good one.
Also a good Leo movie.
I think it's the most underrated Tom Hanks
It's such
movie.
a good movie.
No,
what
the
you're
one I'm
thinking of?
thinking of.
Let me think.
It's a deep cut.
It's not Castaway because that one's pretty highly.
That's
rated.
highly regarded.
Oh, is it the one where he's a stand-up comedian?
No.
Damn it. Fucking what? Damn.
He works in an office in the beginning.
Oh, The Matrix. No, okay. Works in an office. Oh, give me a few more subtle details.
He travels somewhere in the movie.
Okay, so not Castaway stuff. Okay,
Similar setting.
we're setting like on an island.
Yeah.
Fuck.
The title of the movie has his character's name in it.
Turn H. Fuck, I don't know. Tell me.
Joe versus the volcano.
Oh yeah, I would have never got that. I don't even know what that is.
Really?
Yeah.
We should watch that. It's a really good movie.
That's what we will watch it. Joe versus the volcano. Is he young? Is he like really young?
He's pretty young. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like one of his early movies.
Yeah.
We're back to just being like podcasters again.
I know. Well, that's. I mean, if that's what this is, and I'm okay. I'm enjoying.
Yeah, I'm
it.
okay. I am
fine
having
with
a good
that.
time.
Yeah. I don't give a shit about. I don't give a goddamn about the viewer experience. I'm here. I'm doing this for me and Ramon.
This is an us project.
This is an. I don't give a goddamn. I don't about rewatchability or what's happening on the screen that I'm playing the game.
Fuck you.
Fuck
Whoever's watching this,
Fuck you.
go eat a dick,
Fuck
dude.
you. Shove a
I
fucking.
fucking hate you.
Shove a frog up your dick.
You're a piece of shit.
Shove 7 frogs up your dick.
You're a worthless fucking
I hope
piece
you
of
fucking
scum.
Die. I hope this is me like in the mirror. Like just like, I hope you fucking
yeah, this
die.
Is both of us in the mirror every morning.
I love this game.
Oh, I just remembered what you said the first time we were playing this when the health bars don't go all the way to the edge.
Yeah, it's bothering you.
It's awful.
I don't understand like why they didn't just fill
And
it.
now it's bothering you, fucking unlucky viewer.
Yeah.
You know what else? You just lost the game.
You
Booyah.
just made me look like a dude.
I just lost the game by saying you lost the game. Fuck.
Imagine a guy like scouring the depths of YouTube, be like, I want to really, support a small creator.
I'm gonna look up Sonic and look by
Just
newest post.
and just like it doesn't matter how many views or how many likes it has.
No, I lost the game.
Fuck you, fuck you. Suck a dick. Just like
It just like ruins his life. I haven't thought about it in years. I haven't lost the game in fucking 20 years. You ever jacked off in public?
what counts as public? What counts as public?
Not necessarily like in front of people,
Yeah, of course not.
but like somewhere. What's the weirdest place you've jacked off?
Well, you
Let me-
told me yours.
Oh,
and yours
okay. We've
is
talked about
amazing.
this.
So I'm gonna say mine first. I'm gonna say mine first, and I've told you this. We've had this conversation. I'm gonna
I
say
forgot
mine
we had
first
this
because yours is
conversation.
worse. Yours
What do
is.
you mean worse?
It's better.
Funny.
It's funnier in the way that it's worse. It's mine was I was in college and I was so just I needed to bust so badly that I went to the library
Oh man.
on the bottom floor where no one was, and it was the middle of the night, and no one was there, and I just went to the bathroom and got jacked, and I had preloaded porn because there's the internet down there. And
Preloaded porn.
Yeah, I loaded.
You had to buffer it.
I loaded.
Upstairs.
I loaded it at my dorm, and I went on my laptop, and then I went to the the library bathroom, and which is a walk, by the way. It's a walk to get there.
Oh my god.
And maybe mine is worse. And then I fucking it was fuck. And I was jacking off, and I was holding my laptop in my other hand, like a pizza, like
Like a fucking. Like what's that famous painting? The dude talking to the skull.
yeah, like that. Yeah, I was doing that essentially. And
You
yeah,
made it.
And then I did. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, that's what I was doing.
You remember what kind of porn it was?
No, I don't.
Damn.
I wish I could. I wish I could tell you that.
I wish I could. I wish I could. I wish I could.
I wish I could tell you that detail, but unfortunately, I don't have that detail. Anyway, tell yours because it is genuinely one of my favorite stories about you.
So,
Genuinely.
for context, I used to do construction work, home renovation, and sometimes we'd you often will fix in the plumbing before you fix in sometimes even drywall, walls. You'll just have the framing, the wooden framing of the house, and then you'll put the plumbing in. And a lot of the time, the crew is 5 people.
Yes.
So a lot of the time I would be working by myself on certain specific projects. It would be they drop me off and I'd put in the water heater by myself for a couple hours. But one time there's a lot of downtime because I would finish the tasks and then I would be waiting for the person to come pick me up for the next job. So a lot of times I'd just be on my phone or I'd be listening to a podcast, or sometimes I'd bring my Switch and play Smash while I was on the clock.
Yes.
But this time I was shit, I'm kind of horny. And I was
That's all great stories to begin with.
and also part of my brain was also this would be kind of funny
Yes.
if I did this. So it was in the middle of the winter in the Midwest, and this house did not have walls. It was just a toilet with
Right.
with open fucking walls.
Yes. Imagine this, folks. Imagine this scene around you. if
There's
you will.
it's snowing in the middle of the winter, and I just pull out my phone, sitting on the toilet, whacked off, just complete open to the nature.
Oh,
It was
man.
cold in there. I remember how cold the toilet was on my butt cheeks.
Yes.
Sonic,
And I just-
check out the bridge.
You're holding the microphone, and I'm just imagining you in an empty stadium, confessing this.
It was it felt so
Would you say freeing?
freeing, but also so lonely
Yeah. God.
in this Arctic wasteland
Yes.
of this unfinished house.
Yes.
So not only was I the first person to use the toilet,
Yeah.
I did not piss or shit.
You did number 3.
I did number 3 into this toilet before it was ever owned or rented
or
by anyone.
really a toilet to begin with.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So that's their time, folks. That's their. What were you even talking about? Just times we jacked off.
The weirdest
Just
times
times we
we
jacked off.
I don't remember what porn I was watching either.
Yeah, that's really the unimportant part of this unimportant detail. of the
Porn is
story.
kind of in one ear, out the other.
Yeah, oh, for sure. I don't even. Well, sometimes it's things that stick with you.
Like the My Life as a Teenage Robot. porn.
Oh yeah. But yeah, most of the time you just fucking just get the job done, please.
For a little while, I really wanted to I read this article about how like porn is like toxic to our brains,
Yeah, sure.
which it had merit.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's obviously arguments for that, and I kind of believe that.
But that led me down this path of reading about like being like super like spiritual about
Yes.
like masturbation.
Okay. I like how that was the next.
So I started trying to like
Think.
meditate masturbate sort of.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
That sounds nice.
There's like, and apparently someone told me recently that the two strongest types of magic are blood magic and sex magic. Did I
Yeah.
tell you about this?
No, but I've read about it. In my
So like
own
having
separate
sex on
time.
your period apparently like
Yeah.
and like manifesting while jacking off
Mhm.
and shit.
Yeah.
So like yeah, having sex on your period, if you're in that scenario,
Yes.
manifest something.
You should. Yeah.
Think about what
money.
you need and what
Step
you want
one,
in your
get
life.
money.
Step 1, get money.
money.
Step 2, have sex on your
Step
period.
3, bust.
Step 3, nut.
Yeah, get that nut off.
Um,
Get that freaking nut off, y'all. But yeah, no, I've done like my own like separate like research into.
we
Like,
didn't do this
magic.
research together,
We
folks.
didn't. We did not have sex on either of our periods with each other. But no, like there was like a period like where I was like.
Wish
reading
Amy would
about-
touch my feet. Sorry. Go
Reading
on.
about like magic with a K.
Johnson?
Yeah. No, but it's cool. It's interesting. It's just like fucking like I don't even believe necessarily that it's like works or it's real, but like it's definitely like a thing that you can read about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
I tend to be a pretty skeptical person. I'd say that's where you and me differ. I'd say
Yeah,
I'm much more skeptical than you are.
I went from being a skeptic for a while
Yeah.
to yeah, I'm very just like open about like I'll listen to anything and
Yeah,
just
yeah, no,
sort of
same. Like I'm like
believe whatever.
I'm skeptic. I'm just like, but it's interesting to like fucking read about things that like people believe in and whatnot, and just how that like works out. You know, even whether or not you believe it doesn't really matter.
Ever since that person I dated did the nightmare ward on
Yes.
me. That's when I was like magic might be a thing.
Might be. It could be. You have a tendency to like. You tell me a lot about these things. Like you have a tendency to like tell me like, about like times where you're like. You're like cosmic. It's like you're like all this cosmic shit is happening where it's like coincidences.
Yeah.
Like coincidences happen.
Yeah,
And
there are no coincidences.
And I hear. See, that's your take. I hear like things like that, and like I am 100% like it's probably like just kind of weird
Yeah.
thing kind of happened. And then neither of those things are more like valid than the other one.
No, yeah, it's completely
It's completely just personal.
just subjective.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I just tend to be like.
I mean subjective.
Yeah, yeah, it's completely like objective, and it's completely I am correct.
It's completely factual that Alex is a fucking dumbass and he's wrong.
Yeah, no, I just tend to not read into this shit that much, just because it's like I feel like I used to a lot.
That's funny that we kind of flip-flopped.
I was the reverse, where I was like way more like fucking like, oh, dude, it's like because it's like just for my own like mental health. You like, you know. What
See,
I mean?
that's funny because that's exactly why I'm like so open now
Yeah.
to things like that.
We took the same path down
Just
opposite
the opposite,
roads.
yeah. Because a lot of times shit will happen to me now, and I'm like, this is supposed to be this way.
Yeah.
Like this is a sign that something like is supposed to be happening right
Yeah,
now.
I'm like, whereas like something happens to me, I'm like, well, that happened now, and that's going on.
It's definitely it's just whatever perspective helps you with your life at the time.
Yeah. So I'm
Sure.
I'm Tails now talking to Eggman.
So anyway,
I'm Tails.
they hit the fucking Pentagon.